February 1944. Berlin was a city under siege. The air was thick with smoke and the stench of war. Bomb craters pockmarked the streets. Buildings lay in ruins. Amidst this devastation, a makeshift factory churned. Inside, a new kind of beverage was being bottled: Fanta. World War II had cut off Coca-Cola's German subsidiary from its supply of Coca-Cola syrup. Faced with dwindling resources and a determination to keep the company afloat, Max Keith, the head of Coca-Cola GmbH, decided to create a new drink for the German market. The situation was dire. Germany was in the grip of war, and resources were scarce. The once abundant flow of ingredients that Coca-Cola relied on had slowed to a trickle. Sugar, a key component of any soft drink, was strictly rationed. Traditional flavorings were either unavailable or prohibitively expensive. Keith knew he needed to find a way to create a palatable and refreshing drink using whatever ingredients he could get his hands on. Undeterred, Keith assembled his team of chemists and tasked them with developing a new beverage formula. He gave them a simple yet daunting brief: create a drink that could be made with the limited ingredients available in wartime Germany. The team set to work, experimenting with various combinations of fruits, extracts, and sweeteners. They knew that the fate of Coca-Cola in Germany rested on their shoulders. Their ingenuity would give birth to Fanta, a drink that would become synonymous with ingenuity and resourcefulness in the face of adversity. Little did they know that their creation would not only help sustain Coca-Cola during the war, but would also go on to become a global phenomenon enjoyed by millions around the world for generations to come. The story of Fanta is a testament to the power of innovation and the ability of the human spirit to thrive even in the darkest of times. To understand Fanta's origins, we must first rewind to the years preceding the war. Coca-Cola had arrived in Germany in 1929, welcomed with open arms by a nation eager for American novelty. The Coca-Cola GmbH subsidiary, established in Essen, quickly gained popularity, its iconic contoured bottles becoming a symbol of modernity and a taste of the West. Max Keith, a shrewd businessman with a keen understanding of the German market, was appointed head of Coca-Cola GmbH in 1933. He spearheaded aggressive marketing campaigns, positioning Coca-Cola as a drink for everyone, from factory workers to socialites. Keith's efforts paid off, and Coca-Cola became a national sensation. However, the rise of the Nazi Party cast a long shadow over Coca-Cola's success. The Nazi regime, with its ideology of national purity and self-sufficiency, viewed foreign companies with suspicion. Despite this, Keith, a pragmatist rather than an ideologue, was determined to keep Coca-Cola thriving in Germany. He walked a tightrope, navigating the complexities of doing business under a totalitarian regime. He shrewdly aligned Coca-Cola with nationalistic events, sponsoring the 1936 Berlin Olympics and incorporating Nazi imagery into advertising. This pragmatic, albeit controversial approach ensured the company's survival in an increasingly hostile environment. But this delicate dance between commerce and ideology could not last forever. The outbreak of World War II in 1939 would change everything. With the United States joining the war against Germany in 1941, the delicate balance that Keith had maintained shattered. Max Keith was a study in contradictions. A German citizen, he was also a loyal employee of an American company. He was a shrewd businessman who understood the importance of adapting to survive, even if it meant collaborating with a regime whose values he may not have shared. When the war cut off the supply of Coca-Cola syrup, Keith could have easily shut down operations and waited out the war. But he refused to let Coca-Cola GmbH crumble. He knew that keeping the company afloat was not just about profits. It was about providing jobs and a sense of normalcy in a nation consumed by war. He also recognized the strategic importance of maintaining Coca-Cola's presence in Germany, anticipating the company's eventual return to the country after the war. Keith's decision to create Fanta was a gamble, born out of necessity and a deep-seated belief in his team's abilities. He assembled a group of talented chemists and challenged them to create a new drink, one that could be made with the limited ingredients available in wartime Germany. He gave them the freedom to experiment, to push the boundaries of what was possible. His leadership, at times unorthodox and pragmatic, was crucial to Fanta's creation and subsequent success. He instilled in his team a sense of purpose, a belief that they were not just making a beverage, but were contributing to something larger than themselves. Keith's legacy remains complex. a mix of pragmatism and opportunism set against the backdrop of a tumultuous period in history. He will be remembered as the man who kept Coca-Cola alive in Nazi Germany, and in doing so, inadvertently gave birth to a global beverage phenomenon. The chemists tasked with creating Fanta faced a daunting challenge. With traditional ingredients scarce, they had to get creative. Sugar, a staple of soft drinks, was strictly rationed. Fruits, usually imported from sun-kissed orchards, were practically non-existent. The team had to rely on what was available, and what was available was often unconventional, to say the least. The star ingredient of wartime Fanta was whey, a byproduct of cheese production. While not the most appetizing base for a soft drink, whey was plentiful and, crucially, rich in sugars. To this they added beet sugar, another readily available but less than ideal sweetener. The result was a drink that was far from the sweet citrusy flavor we associate with Fanta today. The taste of wartime Fanta has been described as a far cry from the beverage we know today, with some accounts likening it to a strange mix of sweet and tangy, with a slightly yeasty aftertaste. Yet, despite its unusual flavor profile, Fanta quickly gained popularity in wartime Germany. It was a welcome treat, a reminder of better times, and a testament to the ingenuity of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The unusual ingredients used to make Fanta during the war were a reflection of the times, a testament to the resourcefulness and adaptability of people living through extraordinary circumstances. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can find ways to create, to innovate, and to find moments of joy. Section 5. A sparkling success. Fanta's popularity in Nazi Germany. Despite its unconventional ingredients and unusual taste, Fanta became a hit in Nazi Germany. Launched in 1940, the drink quickly captured the public's imagination. The name itself, derived from the German word fantasy, evoked a sense of escapism and whimsy in a time of hardship and uncertainty. People embraced Fanta, not just as a thirst quencher, but as a symbol of resilience and resourcefulness in the face of adversity. Fanta's popularity was further fueled by the scarcity of other beverages. With traditional soft drinks unavailable, Fanta filled a void in the market. It was a rare treat that could brighten up an otherwise bleak day. Mothers used it to sweeten their children's meals, while soldiers on leave savored its sweet, tangy flavor. The Nazi regime, initially suspicious of Fanta's foreign origins, eventually embraced the drink as a symbol of German ingenuity. Fanta's success was touted as proof of the Reich's ability to thrive even under wartime conditions. The drink was featured in propaganda posters and advertisements, often alongside slogans extolling the virtues of German self-sufficiency. By 1943, Fanta was selling nearly 3 million cases a year, becoming a staple in German households. It was a testament to the power of marketing, the allure of novelty, and the basic human need for a small indulgence even in the midst of war. However, Fanta's success during this period remains a controversial aspect of the drink's history. Its association with the Nazi regime, however unintentional, continues to be a subject of debate and